Good morning, Eastern, and happy Tuesday to you. I hope you had a great start to the week, and I hope you enjoyed the sun that we had today. I keep hearing about these big storms coming, and it sounds like today on Tuesday is when we're going to get hit with a bunch of rain. They're saying the biggest rainstorm of the year so far. So I have my rain gauge ready. It is in the water, or not in the water, in the ground. I just buried it just a little bit so that it didn't blow away, but it is out there and ready to capture how much rain we get. Hopefully, some of you got a chance to make yours as well, and if so, make sure it's outside starting today, Tuesday, because the rain is coming. And then later this week, we can compare how much rain each of us got at our houses. So, all this talk of rain and weather got me thinking, I don't know that much about the water cycle and how rain actually, why it happens. They call it precipitation, but how does it get up there? Why does it come down? All of these things. So I did a little digging and I found a video that helped explain it for me. So check this out. Hopefully you can learn something about the water cycle.
Let's look at the science of rain and how raindrops form. First, we'll need the sun. When the sun shines on water on the Earth's surface, the heat of the sun warms the water, turning it into an invisible gas called water vapor. This process, the changing of water into a gas, is called evaporation. Because gases are lighter than liquids, water vapor rises up into the sky. And the further you move up and away from the Earth's surface, the colder the temperature gets. So in the sky, the water vapor cools and changes back into tiny water droplets. This change is called condensation and is the opposite of evaporation. Clouds are made up of tiny water droplets, so when condensation occurs in the sky, clouds form and grow. Let's take a closer look. When water droplets bump into one another, they stick together and grow in size. They continue to grow until they are too heavy and fall as rain. They even grow as they bump into one another on their journey from the cloud to the ground. And every single raindrop that reaches the ground is made up of 1 million of the original tiny water droplets. Raindrops fall on the ground surface where the sun can shine on them, and the whole process happens again. This is called the water cycle and keeps water moving from the ground to the sky, providing the water needed for plants, animals, and people to survive. So now you know.
Alright, that was very helpful and I learned some things about the water cycle. But now, especially from Ms. Porzig, I keep hearing this term atmospheric river. And I honestly have no idea what that means. Luckily, everything you ever wanted is on YouTube. So here's a little short description of atmospheric river, which sounds to me just like a big rainstorm.
Imagine a river in the sky with more than twice the water of the Amazon. It's called an atmospheric river. Atmospheric rivers are long, narrow bands of concentrated water vapor that produce major amounts of rainfall. Atmospheric rivers begin in the warm waters of the Pacific, where water evaporates into the air. When this humid air meets a Pacific storm, the water vapor is concentrated and driven toward the coast, becoming a fire hose of rainfall and wind. Once the atmospheric river reaches the coastal mountains and the inland Sierra, the collision squeezes additional rain and snow from the system. Atmospheric rivers are responsible for up to half of California's annual precipitation.
What I learned from all that is either have your rain boots and your rain jacket ready to jump in some puddles, or plan on staying in your house, because it's going to rain a bunch. Take your pick. Either way, get ready for the rain. Alright, Monday's riddle. I am a compound word. The first part is known as man's best friend. The second part is a forested area. When you put it together, you get North Carolina's state flower. The answer is dogwood. It's actually a dogwood flower, and there is, in fact, a picture of it there. So great job to Miss Sims, Miss B, Mr. Z, Miss Schultz, Miss Franco, Mr. LaFleur, Miss Heller, and Miss Robinson, all for getting that one correct. Let's see how you do on Tuesday's riddle. I have cities but no houses. I have mountains but no trees. I have water but no fish. What am I? cities with no houses, mountains with no trees. Oh my, this is a confusing one. Let's see how you do. I look forward to seeing your answers, and we will share those on Wednesday. That is it for today. Remember those 4 B's. Be responsible, be respectful, be safe, and be honest. Have a great day or not. The choice is yours.